Hello traders, it's Tomek here from Nikos Trading Academy and welcome in my weekly Forex Forecast. So first pair is Aussie dollar, US dollar. As we can see on the weekly chart, we started to have this retracement and price currently is reaching our target, which was 36 EMA with the area of the resistance. So if we pay attention here, right now we have this up move, but generally if we pay for a weekly time frame perspective, we are still in the downtrend because we still have this lower lows, lower highs. So what can happen now? Maybe we will get this weekly short 1 to 3 and price will bounce here and will continue to go down. This is our, of course, target, the previous bottom and the next targets, or this will be end of the short trend and price will break 36 and start to go up. But right now the weekly is still pointing to go sell. So let's draw some levels. So if we look for the area of the resistance, now we have this. So we still have a little bit space, but market sometimes is not perfect. So even we can count like a touch, but there is still a little bit of room to again target this level. Not much, but still something. It's here, and the next area of the resistance is up here. Currently prices around the support zone, but we don't need to draw this on this time frame because we have to go to lower time frames to see details. And here we have weekly area of support. Okay, if we pay attention for trend line, this is our trend line. So price is currently also around this line, which will be more visible on the daily. And if I go to daily chart, if you want to see this clearly, this trend line, this is what we have right now. So we see that we are on the very important level from the daily and weekly perspective. Right now price is reacting, as we can see that we had the spike, price is pushing down, but like I said, we can still have another retest of this. So it's around 170 pips from this point. So the question is what we will see right now. This is our daily trend line here. So we can say that price is a little bit squeezed between those two levels right now. So because price reacted here, we can expect retracement to the 36 EMA, okay, or even to this trend line. But the 36 is our first area of the support together with this zone here, and then we can of course still expect that price will bounce and continue to go up with the daily momentum, which is pointing up. And the question is, or we stay here, or we'll get breakout, and price will go and try to retest again this. Okay. So we can also have situation like this, that price will go down, will bounce here, and then we'll have range, for example, and then we will have breakouts here or here. Okay, or we'll have this situation bounce, maybe this retest, maybe range. So you see, or breakout. So we have a lot of possible scenarios. The important is to understand where we are on the higher time frames, so we know where we are exactly. So and so now I personally would like to see some retracement to the 36 and then try to go long, manage positions here. If I see the prices struggle, if it breaks, I have next target here and next target up here. So if you go to lower time frames, right now we see that price is making lower high around this trend line. Okay, 4-hour chart trend line is still holding, didn't break. So if you go to daily, this is close to the 36 EMA. So we can also have situation that maybe price, will reach this, yes, and then will bounce and start to go up. So you can also combine this like this. You can also draw this line, and then on the lower time frames after breakout of this, you can try to go and buy this. Okay, if price breaks this trend line, this is also good to look for short scenarios, target this, but we need to be sure where we are exactly on the daily chart, because keep in mind about this daily long 1 to 3 possible on the 36 EMA. Intraday traders, scalpers right now also have opportunities because price now is making lower high on the daily trend line. So if we have a continuation of this momentum, you can try to sell this. Okay, so we see that you had this 1-hour chart short 1 to 3. So some retracement, then lower time frame combination. This is your target. Okay, so scalpers, day traders, you can use this here to look for sell scenarios. This is your trend line. So as long as this trend line is holding, we are okay to sell, like I said, as a scalping and the day trading. Okay, so this is what we have on the Aussie dollar, US dollar. Next pair is Euro dollar. And this pair also reached this resistance with the 36. We discussed this. This was very fast move. We have this area of the resistance here, but we see spike here, which also give us area of the, you see, previous levels. We will leave it like this. Next area is higher. It's up here. So maybe after breakout, price will continue to go up. Okay. Or right now, what we will have, just the retest of this, another maybe, bounce, and then or continuation to the previous bottom, then another retest or breakout, or price will, make like a higher low and then decide to go up. So this is what we have to keep in our minds, that we need to build some scenarios. This is our trend line. So we see that the price reached resistance, it didn't reach still trend line, which is quite nice and powerful level. Weekly support is of course at the bottoms. So let's go to lower time frames to see what we have. As if I unzoom, adjust a little bit the line, you will see that it's still this line still wasn't touched. So maybe we'll have just the retracement, small retracement, and then another retest, and then bigger retracement. Okay, definitely right now daily chart is pointing strongly to go and buy this. This is our daily trend line. Okay, so right now we are far away. We have area of the support on the daily chart around this zone together with the 36. This is good line. So right now what I would like to get, any retracement, ideally to the 36, look for the buy scenarios, target this. In case of the breakout, this. Or for intraday traders, smaller retracements to the 12 and then bounce continuation to this level. Or like I said, to the next ones. Okay, so now I'm more focused to go long here. For our chart right now, it's making like a range for us. This is our trend line on the 4-hour chart. We also have, this situation and this. You see, we have this wedge. Yes. So basically, what we have, again, for intraday trading, you can look for breakout of this area. So if price breaks this zone here, if price breaks this zone here, you can look for short scenarios against the daily chart and target daily 36 EMA, because your possible goal might be around 200 pips. But keep in mind that we still have 12 EMA where price might react, bounce, and make continuation. So you have to really take low risk and pay attention what price will do on the 12 on the daily time frame. Or we go and buy this after, of course, breakout of this trend line. We can still buy this, target, of course, the resistance, which is up here. Okay, so this is what we have like for intraday trading. If you are like a more swing trader, you have to wait for a bigger retracement and then try to buy this again. GBPUSD also reached area of the resistance, 36 EMA. Of course, all of them are connected with the USD, yeah, so with dollar. We have this resistance, we have another resistance higher. Here, this comes more or less from the daily. This will come from the weekly chart. Yeah, so we have the new level, next levels. This is our trend line. So trend line is far away in this case. This, if we draw a little bit closer, we don't have anything. We'll have to go to lower time frames to see it cleaner. Weekly support is here, and the next one, of course, is at the bottoms. But right now, it's it's really too far away, so we don't have to draw it. So again, we have situation on the weekly chart that, or we will get, weekly short 1-3 continuation is if this down move, and then, or we have still continuation, or we have like a higher low and this. Okay, so this is what we might get. Weekly chart is still to sell, but daily chart right now is pointing to go up. This is our trend line. Yes, so this is close to the 36. So we can also change a little bit angle. So we see that it's not so perfect line yet. If we want to connect more spikes, more touches, it will be like this, but it will be far away from the 36. So this is the best which we can draw. Okay, so so it's very close to the 36. We are on the resistance. So what we would like to get right now, retracement to this area, and then try to go long, target this, and of course we have next go. Whenever price breaks this trend line with the 36 EMA, then we can look for short scenarios. So if you go to lower time frames, what we will see that price, it's not making any moves right now. If we go to 1 hour chart also, volatility stops. So ideally, really, you want to get retracement to the 36 on the daily chart and then try to go and buy this again. Target is very nice because this might be like 300-400 pips, so quite interesting target. But we need to see some momentum, some volatility. Right now, we don't have much. If you want to do day trading, for example, yes, if you see that price is getting momentum for the retracement, is breaking 36 with the trend line, then you can look for short scenarios and target daily 36 and daily trend line. But whenever, first price has to break this 36 and this line. Using the cat also retrace. This is also strong retracement. The difference between other pairs is that we are above the 36 EMA right now on this pair. If we look for trend line, this is our line. So we still have, still have room to get to this zone. And if we look, if we want to find resistance area, this is a nice level. Also, right now we are around the resistance zone. If you pay attention here, okay. So currently, price is reaching this. But we'll go to daily chart to see more details and about the support zone on the weekly. I would say that we have here, or we have to go on the lower time frames. Definitely the lowest point is our support zone. Yes, if I don't see anything clear, I always go to lower time frames to see a little bit more details. So we know that this is from the weekly chart. We also see some resistance right now on the daily with this spike. Area of the support on the daily chart is somewhere around this zone. So with the 36 EMA, this is our trend line. So right now, we can wait for the retracement again to the 36 EMA, to the trend line, this whole area. Then we look for buy scenarios, target this and the next levels, okay? It's right now pushing up. So we wait for retracements. We look for buy scenarios. If of course price breaks this trend line with the 36, we again look for short entries, target this. But right now it's pointing up, so I think it won't break this. 4 hour chart is pushing up. So what we would like to get, of course, intraday trading only right now. Wait for the retracement on the 4 hour chart. Look for the 15-minute, 5-minute long 1 to 3s. Target previous stop. Target the next resistance in case of the continuation. If price breaks this trend line with the 36, then you can try to look for short scenarios to trade in the retracement, again, the daily chart, to target daily levels. Okay, so if we go to 1 hour time frame, right now we really have to wait for price to reach this zone. So this will be our decision level, or we go long, or we go and try to sell this in the retracement. Okay, so this is what we have on the using the CAD right now. We go to USDCAD, and USDCAD is pointing up on the weekly chart. We also see that price is developing right now long 1 to 3. So we will see if we have continuation on the weekly or maybe break, and this will be just like a false move like here. Yes, you see price just went up, retraced, stopped a little bit, and then continued to go down. So we didn't have continuation after this long weekly 1 to 3. Okay, so that's why we will see what will happen here. We have to just prepare our charts. We have this trend line, so even retracement can happen to this trend line. We have area of the support on this pair here, so we still have some space for possible retracement, not only 36 support but also this trend line. If we look for the bigger perspective on the weekly, of course, this is our resistance. And that's all what I would like to draw. We have some levels right now, prices on the on one level, yes, area of the resistance. There is also here, but previously the price just easily broke this, so that's why I don't want to draw them here on the weekly. I prefer to go to daily to see what is going on. Yes, so I want to see more details. So my details are like this, yes, that I had previous range. My trend line was broken here. Okay, so price broke this trend line. So what we expect right now, daily short 1 to 3 retest of this zone, continuation of the sell, target here. But before those two targets, we can also draw area of the support on the previous bottoms. You see price stopped here, also here, so this is also strong level. We have trend line right now like this, not perfect line because we have only two spikes, but this tell us that this area here is quite important decision level for us. So here, or we go short, or here we continue to go long, or we will have range for some time and then price will decide in which direction we will go. Okay, so this is what I would like to see, really, to get this retracement to this level and then or buy or sell. Let's go to lower time frames to see if there is something to do. Here we have trend line breakout, higher low right now. Here, so intraday traders, scalpers, if you are interested, you can try to go and buy this. One problem which we have here is that price is not making higher highs. Okay, so after retracement, of course, definitely you can try to buy this as an intraday trading and scalping target, of course, this. But the one issue is that we don't have, you see, higher highs. So the question is, or we will have continuation, or price will break and go continue to retest or maybe range. So this is what you have to be aware of if you decide to look for some day trading entries, because we can also still have situation that price just bounce, we'll go down, we'll play around here, we'll retest this, maybe we'll range, and then, for example, break out of this, and then we target this or target that. So this is what we have right now. Of course, we will see how it develops. Yes, right now it's quite interesting to look for this level here. Okay, and the last one is gold. Gold went also up. We have support here. Of course, we said many times that this might be range. Price reached our resistance, which is, of course, weekly level here. 36 EMA, strong move. Next area of the resistance is higher. It's somewhere here. We go to daily chart. Yeah, so daily chart, we can just see more details. So we have this. Trend line was broken. Yeah, so we didn't have continuation. We can even also draw it like this. So trend line was broken. So we wait for the retracement. Yes, we wait for the retracement to the 36 EMA. We want to buy, target this or next level. We go to lower time frames for our chart. Still, we can still buy this intraday trading, scalping. Okay, this is your trend line. You go to 1 hour chart. Whenever price breaks this trend line here, okay, when the price breaks this, you look for buy scenarios, target previous stop. Okay. There is also another chance to trade in possible retracement, but right now price is very strong. Now, if we go to 1 hour chart, price is it's making possible setup. Okay. So if you like aggressively, you can try. Yes, we can try this with low risk, tiny risk, because still 4 hour chart is pointing strongly up and daily chart also is pointing strongly up. So that's why sell scenarios are okay to the retracement, but there is no confirmation yet if we will get this bigger retracement right now, or we'll still have like another retest of this and then maybe bigger retracement. Okay, so keep in mind about this if you decide to trade this on the 1 hour chart. It's still possible to do this because no 4 hour chart broke 36, price is pointing down, make like a first lower high here. So everything here is okay from the lower time frame perspective, but higher time frames are not supporting right now short scenarios. They are more supporting buy options. Yes, so basically you can use this short 1 to 3 to go short, with the lower time frames, or after breakout, you go long and target this resistance if you don't like bigger retracement on the daily, and then look for some entries. Okay, so guys, thanks for watching this video. I hope you enjoy it. I also soon upload weekly indices forecast, so stay tuned. Wish you all wonderful Sunday and hear you soon. Bye.